As a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Bronco leading. Hey, smash Bronco. Go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he gets it forward and still got a yard out of that. Brought down by Fred Warner. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
It's Sanders out of the pistol. Escapes trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he put everything he's got behind it. And this opening drive set for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Secures this at the 17. A little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Ready, set.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Got it. Ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Taking a shot deep here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
19.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They're going for this. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Go! With 70 Timberwolves. Go!
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I know I don't have to tell you, Kate. You call basketball for a living as well, and you know shooters got to keep on shooting. Quarterbacks got to keep on throwing. Before 0 for 4, this has been a surprisingly slow start.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out. Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. They're throwing it. He's going deep this time. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there.
Here we go, shot. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Forget that was fourth down. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup on any play. That gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
Trying
line.
to throw this from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter. So we're through one. It's the Saints setting the pace so far. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. They are throwing it again. He's loaded another one up. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third down from the gun. Headed out right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
They're going to try to throw for it. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back for their first points in this game. Man, Brock, that defense defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. On 1st down, here's Sanders. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go, set. Johnny Lions. Cowboy 80.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Oh, man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pass play coming here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Got ready.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Come on. Panther 11. Cougar 9.
Back to throw now. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
3rd and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get some late points and the lead. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. To the air on first down. Sanders. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Following incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And that's incomplete. So we've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? With 3rd and 10 coming up, they felt comfortable going ahead and declining that penalty. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They'll go. It's Sanders. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Nothing. Knocking. 18. Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Has the downfield working the left. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All set now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Darian Porter.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get it. Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Buda Baker picks it off. And the Saints set a big return onto that pick. Look at this. They've got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Tag. 60 Bison. 6, go.
Another for Williams. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this at 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Come 19! Come 19! Ready, ready?
Connects. And I don't think he got to the marker. He looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60. Ready.
Looking on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Pass now to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Sanders now. Spins it through, gives a spin move, and the ball's not free. And the Vikings have recovered. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Only able to get back to the line on that 1st down play, so no gain. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's the throw. Chased out to his right. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Saints make the most of the interception, returning this up to their own 25 before going down.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Has him on the quick hitter. And 27.
Textbook hitch route. Hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. First and 10 now from the 46.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, check that, check. Ready? Check out.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. Call it 70 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Second and 3 now. To the air, Sanders. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Vikings will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And that second down and long is only going to manage a yard.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. Third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. For big yards on the right side. And he will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal.
Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun of me, got my with a tree. Blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Stuff this stuff me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Well, they'll get upset,
Well, first opened back in 1975, there's a look inside the iconic Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Nix going to keep this himself. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Tyrell Dotson there on the tackle.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On play action, here's Shedeur. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And a nice little gain. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Let's go now.
They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. Well, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics,
blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Sanders. Going for a right side here, complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. To throw is Sanders. And he's got it. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal.
A gain of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down and 4.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Williams is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. Here now, Pat Summerall for the point after. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Saints 7, Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Misses pass.
He exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Ricky Williams with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. 14.
Rams nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Nix. But looking deep here for Flowers. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. Hit as he throws, and this is good.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us south of the border to the vibrant capital of Mexico City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Set. 180, up, up. Regular, regular. Kings, Kings, Kings. Watch.
Mayfield going to the air right away. Throw left side complete. That's Rice. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
180. Alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 33. Stop.
Now Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Up, up. Regular, regular, regular. Stop.
Mayfield to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Alert, 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 alert. Alert, 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 alert. Pistol, pistol, pistol. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Hey, alert 30. What's up?
Now Mayfield on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
38-yard line.
Run, run, run. Hey, what's up?
Mayfield with it once more. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
2nd and 10.
Here we go with Jamal Charles. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
180. Regular, regular, regular. Kings, Kings, Kings. Alert, 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 alert. Stop.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Mayfield and the troops staying out and going for it on 4th.
Up. Point it right, point it right. 180. Hey, alert. Real. Hurry, hurry. Run, run, run. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's on?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Looking to put a drive together.
Come on, Cowboy 80.
Play action. It's Sanders. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That is incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here we go.
A first carry now for Ricky Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, New Orleans.
Now a first down carry is Williams. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
And the Saints, first down.
They run it again with Williams. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
We're scoreless after 1. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
On the ready. Go. Ready, right?
Now they'll toss it out right to Williams. And he is going to have a Saints first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Sanders. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win, and the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hey, 180! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Scott!
Throwing, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10.
Run, run, run. 180!
Mayfield looks to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Inside the 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jamal Charles, 66 yards. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Saints 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Let's go now!
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll get this out to about the 40. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
To throw now, here's Sanders. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And he is caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Saints.
Here we go, check!
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
Brings up second and
They go play action now. Sanders looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Touchdown! Jeremy Maclin as the first half is winding down. And the Saints have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10 to 7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Point it right, point it right, point it right. 180! Hurry! Regular, regular, regular! Kings, Kings, Kings! Stop!
Final play of the half, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Sanders. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Sanders to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive in the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
And not the result they were hoping for there, at least in terms of the kick team, as that'll get out of bounds at just the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield now. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Point it right, point it right. Regular. Kings, done.
Here's Mayfield.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
But he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Real. Real. Hey, alert 33. What's up?
To throw, Mayfield. Throw left side, complete to Kupp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 24-yard line.
180. What's up?
The first down carry here for Charles. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Pistol. Run. Hey, alert. What's up?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mayfield. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Davante Adams. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Steelers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 14-10. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. On the toss, here's Williams. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Will Anderson gets to him for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Mexico City. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Go.
Throwing, Sanders.
Pressure pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
11 yards. It's 3rd down.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. He's throwing a good one, and it's caught. Down the right sideline. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 17, Steelers 14.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
20. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Real. Regular, up. Hey, alert 30. Watch out.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Going up top for Kupp.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. That's the Hall of Famer, Deion Sanders. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you've got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift, that takeaway. Even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you, now you take care of us. And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And Sanders has got it complete. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Good. 180. What's that?
They'll start the drive with Jamal Charles. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Here comes second down.
Kings, Kings, Kings!
They'll drop to throw. Davante Adams. He's got room to roam. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Davante Adams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Mayfield to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, to watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too. And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run.
Here's Hester open right side. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Baker.
Going up top for Kupp. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And we have free football. Overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end. Going to overtime because neither one got an advantage today.
So it's the Saints who are going to be in position to get the ball first as we are back underway and set for overtime. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Let's go now.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive down with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 47-yard line.
Now Sanders.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Will Anderson, his second sack of the night.
A 10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down.
19, 76.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
Oh, he's got Hester complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker.
Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. This is a big spot for a rookie QB, and overtime's kind of where you earn your stripes, isn't it?
It really is, and we've talked with enough coaches and players about how these youngsters are getting into the game and playing this at such a high level so early. But overtime, that's entirely different.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
To throw is Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes it manageable now.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but Now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range and get us a win.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Alert, alert, alert. Run, run, run. Watch out.
Now Mayfield.
Pass right side, caught by Thornton. Here's 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Regular. Watch out.
Mayfield. Airing it out for Olsen.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Point it right. Opposite. Watch out.
4th down, Mayfield. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good. And they have won it here in double overtime.
Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So that'll do it from here for Charles Davis and the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com/Madden. Good night, everybody.
on the side of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and King.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I can give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Ready, break! 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Broncos, 79 Broncos! Scoop!
Griffin. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good for a Steelers.
Now they'll audible to something else.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready!
Now a man who tore up the Packers in the NFC title game a few years back. It's Raheem Mostert. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cougar 19! Buffalo 18!
To throw is RG3. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Keenan Allen, 33 yards. And the Steelers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
7. Saints nothing.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On play action, here's Shedeur. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start.
Come on. Ready?
A first carry now. This is Williams. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Ready?
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal.
Williams is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
And that is a great answer here offensively in this first quarter. You start the game flat, your defense gives up a quick touchdown, but you turn right around and take it down the field yourself quickly and finish with the touchdown run. This could be a game of offense. We've seen 2 sharp drives in the first few minutes.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, a run with Mostert.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Gravity Lions, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Trap 60, trap 18, Pioneer.
Now it's Griffin. Going deep here for Allen. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
19 tight, 19 tight. Ready. Panther 60,
7-7, our score after 1. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Gravity Lions.
Here's Griffin. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. Here's 3rd and 6.
19 Lions.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
Here's Griffin to throw. That's swung out to Mostert. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. They go play action now. Sanders. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hold it ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Sanders to throw. And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, bro.
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On first and 10, it's Mostert to the 27-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
It's now 2nd and 6.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
Ball on the 27. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Track. 69. 7 o'clock track and 60.
Now Griffin. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, Griffin.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Well, here we go. Coach Madden going to turn to his longtime partner in the booth, Pat Summerall, on for the field goal. And his kick here is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the made field goal, Pat Summerall back out to send it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Okay, ready?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Come on, ready?
Here's Sanders. To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. And give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. To throw now, here's Sanders. Oh, it's caught. Touchdown, Saints. Jeremy Maclin, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. Give it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room.
79 Broncos. Go.
Griffin. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Griffin. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Biletnikoff in motion right. Now Griffin. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their play book and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warriors, 765, Kevin Pirates, Kevin Pirates.
To throw again is Griffin. Now the incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
And I feel like my man Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
So on 4th down here, Mike Tomlin says, let's just get 3. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Go, Reed, go!
From the gun, it's Sanders. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
70, hot 70, hot 70. No.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Come on.
Now Sanders. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 31 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, it's Shedeur. Inside the 5. Touchdown. Deion Sanders. touchdown grab.
And the Saints are an extra point away from taking the lead. Summerall now for the extra point.
And that one puts them on top here in the third.
Makes the score Saints 21, Steelers 20.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A run with Mostert up the middle. He'll get this to about the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Come 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Now it's Griffin. That's caught. It's the NFL's all-time leading receiver, Jerry Rice. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19, 18.
Up the middle they go with Mostert.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Griffin.
He's got the Hall of Famer Fred Biletnikoff complete. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th.
Ready, break. 19, 18, ready, 18.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 20.
To throw is RG3. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jerry Rice for 21 yards away.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown on the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead.
Drop 50, drop 60.
Griffin will try and throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Come on.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
From the shotgun, Sanders. And he's taken in by his big tight end. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Throwing, Sanders. This one taken in by Hester.
Sanders pass complete to Devin Hester. It's a gain of 6.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
79 Bronx, Cowboy 80. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a toss left side. It's Williams. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
70 Lions.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A big play looming on 3rd down.
19 Charger, 50, trap 60. 60 Bobcats! 60 Bobcats! Ready, ready?
He'll look to throw. And he can't get it thrown away. He's taken down. Will Anderson in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Partner, you absolutely cannot take a sack in that situation. Now, it's also 4th down.
On the ready.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Press on 80. Cut 19. Cut 19. Dragon 60. Ready.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win. And that touchdown means a decision has to be made. Do they kick the PAT and tie it up, or do they go for 2 and try and win it right now?
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult.
18 Cardinal. Big Lion.
They're going to try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. No flags. And there may be a play away from winning the football game.
After the touchdown, here's Summerall to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Ready, set. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 sight. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check Bobcat, check Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
One last shot for RG3. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Take me